Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I am really excited, very pumped this morning because I'm going to go on a little road trip. Chris Meckley from ACI Aquaculture has sent me a care package full of corals. So Wilson and I, little Wilson, are going to take a little trip. Okay, so as I head out to pick up the frags, the first part of this video is going to be some video of my journey through the Vermont countryside, as well as a little public service announcement or PSA. When fish or corals are shipped via an overnight service, I am a big believer in having that livestock delivered to either a UPS or FedEx customer center so it can be held for pickup. I am actually driving 45 minutes to a UPS customer center to pick up these corals. For me, it is really necessary since UPS promises overnight deliveries to my house by 7 p.m. Yes, I am in a rural area. However, overnight packages to this customer center are supposed to be ready for pickup by 10:30 a.m. the next day. Even if you live in a suburban or urban area, it can take longer for livestock to make it to your house if it is delivered directly to your house versus a customer center. The disadvantage with having livestock delivered to a home is that it has to go onto a delivery truck an additional leg of the journey. So the livestock may be stressed out further if it is bouncing around on the back of a truck or if it is hot or cold inside the truck. And the extra time it takes to be delivered can stress out the livestock even more. Okay, so that is my pitch to have livestock held for pickup at a customer center. I think it is also wise to not have livestock delivered on a Friday, since any delays could push it back to being delivered on a Monday, which is the next business day. The final thing I want to say about overnight deliveries is that I'm not a big fan of using FedEx. I have just had too many bad experiences with them. UPS has been much better. But I would be curious to hear what you folks have to say about all of this stuff, so please leave your comments below. Okay, so after I picked up the frags, I headed home and unpacked the box. Inside, I was psyched to find 12 bags. This was going to be a lot of fun since I didn't know what was coming, and who doesn't like surprises? All frags except for one are ACI farm-raised releases. This one is called the ACI Fruity Pebbles. It has some very large lavender corallites and a green base. I've not seen many like this one, so a very unique piece for sure. Next up is what I believe is a prostrata. I don't think it's a millie. Nonetheless, it has orange corallites with green polyps. I just really love it. This one is the ACI Cherry Blossom. This has purplish pink corallites, red polyps, and a hint of green around the base. Very unique and eye-catching to say the least. This piece, along with many of the others I received, is fully encrusted on the frag plug. Okay, now check out the green highlights on the corallites and the red polyps on this piece, which is called the ACI Light Brite. Super cool. Can't wait to see this one grow out into a colony. Next up is this super red millie. I just really love millies, especially pink and red millies, and this one is a stunner. It has not been named yet, although I think Chris may end up calling it the ACI Cherry Pie Millie. He apparently likes pie. Chris also included two encrusting monties. This one is called the ACI Emerald Forest, and it is a retina burner. And this ACI dragon fruit is just incredible. Look at the colors on it. Now this acro is also unnamed at this point. Not exactly sure what it is, but I am digging it nonetheless. Alright, look at the polyp extension on this ACI Candyland frag. Just crazy. In fact, the polyps on this tenuous were actually opened up pretty good in the bag. The combo of the red polyps and the bluish tips make this another stunner. And just note the lighting these frags are under is not super blue, so I would expect it to radiate even more under blues, although that's not my thing. This tenuous is also unnamed at this point and will likely be released in about a month. It has blue tips and has very good polyp extension. Again, I can't wait to see this piece grow out, as I am sure it will be gorgeous. Next is a beautiful old school Monty called the Tub Stiletto Monty. I love the contrasting colors on this piece. A purple base with bright green polyps. They grow at a very good clip and are super hardy. An awesome addition to any reef tank. Finally, we have this ACI Toxic Anacropora.
I have never had an Anacropora, and I am really stoked to have this piece. The super neon green will turn heads for sure. Now keep in mind that ACI Aquaculture is a wholesaler, but if you would like some of their incredible corals, including some unbelievable LPS corals, then ask your LFS to reach out to ACI to bring in their stuff. You will not be disappointed. Hey, many thanks to Chris and the crew at ACI Aquaculture for sending along the corals. They are some real beauties. Well, that will do it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I also want to remind you about my equipment store. I do sell GHL, Royal Exclusiv, Bellum, and Reef Brite equipment, plus IceCap and Maxspect gyres, as well as Reef Octopus, calcium, and Kalk reactors. Many of these products I do use personally on my tanks. Until next time, be safe and be well. Later.